Here is a company owned by Audi, BMW, and Daimler that brings together mapping and location businesses under one brand. The technology of Here is based on a cloud computing model, in which location data and services are stored on remote servers so that users have access to it regardless of which device they use. Here captures location content such as road networks, buildings, parks and traffic patterns. It then sells or licenses that mapping content, along with navigation services and location solutions to other businesses such as Alpine, Garmin, BMW, Oracle and Amazon.com. In addition, Here provides platform services to smartphones running Android, iOS, Windows Phone, Firefox OS, Fire OS, Ubuntu Touch and Sailfish OS. And previously for Nokia's platforms Asha and Symbian. It delivers location services through Here applications, provides solutions for GIS and government clients and powers major mapping providers, such as Bing, Facebook and Yahoo! Maps. Here has maps in nearly 200 countries, offers voice-guided navigation in 94 countries, provides live traffic information in 33 countries and has indoor maps available for about 49,000 unique buildings in 45 countries. In 2014, Windows Phone's low market share, as well as the end of Nokia's partnership with Microsoft, led to the company prioritizing Android and iOS development. Here is a multifaceted business in the provision of mapping data, technologies and services to the automotive, consumer and enterprise sectors. As of December 2015, the company had 6,500 employees. History. For more than 3 decades, Navtech has built its mapping and location business by acquiring location technology and know-how. It all began in 2001 as Smart2Go, a generic 3D map interface for access to tourist information on mobile terminals. It was developed by an EU consortium named Telmaris. Nokia gained the rights to the software when it acquired Berlin-based route planning software company Gate5 in August 2006, which has become the cornerstone for the company's mapping business. It then made the Smart2Go application free to download. In October 2007, Nokia acquired the Chicago-based company Navtech, which was the largest maker of automotive-grade map data used in car navigation equipment. That acquisition brought Nokia 25 years of experience in creating automotive-grade content and a deep footprint in the automotive industry. In 2008, Nokia picked up geo-social networking site Places and the following year it bought mobile applications developer Bitside, social location pioneer Plum, and social travel service Doppel. In 2010, it acquired Metacata, a leading enterprise local search service used by security and military. In April 2011, Nokia released a beta version of 3D maps that covered 20 cities in the world. By August 2011, the coverage has expanded to 23 cities, and in 2012, Nokia bought Earthmina, which specializes in street-level 3D image capture. In May 2011, OV Maps was renamed to Nokia Maps when Nokia streamlined its services offering under the Here brand. In October 2011, Maps and Drive for Windows Phone 7 was announced, which was available on Nokia Lumia phones. However, major features such as offline routing and text-to-speech navigation of street names, compared to the Symbian version, were absent. These features were eventually brought over to the Windows Phone platform in 2012. On 13 November 2012, Nokia announced that it would rebrand its location offering as Here to highlight its vision for the future of location-based services and its belief in the importance of mapping. In June 2014, Here announced that it had acquired Medio, a Seattle-based startup that specialized in predictive analytics. Here launched the Here Beta app for Samsung Galaxy smartphones in August 2014. Later in October, the app became available on all Android devices running on 4.1 Jelly Bean or higher. The Here app was relaunched for iOS 8 platform on the 11th of March 2015. On the 3rd of August 2015, Here was sold to a consortium of German car makers Audi, BMW, and Daimler. On the 4th of December 2015, the consortium completed the acquisition. Automotive services. Here Auto. The 2016 Jaguar Cars XF and XJ models incorporate Here Drive guidance in their in-car infotainment systems. All of the features of the Here suite are available to the driver, including maps, navigation, and social sharing using Glimpse. This is all available on either 8, 10 or 12.3-inch display screens within the car itself. A hallmark feature of Here Auto is the ability to plan the journey right from the Android or iOS app before entering the car, and seamless guidance to the final destination after parking the car. What sets Here Auto apart from competitors such as Android Auto and CarPlay is its nature of being contextually aware, rather than just a screen mirroring solution. Country and region maps are also able to be downloaded directly to the flash-based storage of the Here Auto system itself, much like the ability to store offline maps on devices using the Android, iOS Here apps. Here Map Care was first implemented with Volvo vehicles in 2009, and has since spread to at least 23 other manufacturers utilizing Here Maps data in their infotainment systems. Here Map data is updated for around a period of 3 years from the date of purchase of the vehicle, and is performed at the time of service from the car dealer. There is also the option of updating Maps data via USB memory stick or memory card. Here and other car manufacturers, mapping companies Here Maps data and technologies are also integrated in the technologies of other car and companies. Some prominent examples are listed below. With its recent models of Garmin GPS navigation units, Here has facilitated and used JAB to broadcast live traffic information free to users. This is done through the power cable of the GPS unit acting as an antenna, and provides enough data with low latency, allowing data to be updated in very fast intervals. This is in comparison to data charges stemming from using devices with a SIM card to provide this same level of detailed traffic information. MyFord Mobile from the Ford Motor Company has its location services powered by Here mapping data, allowing users to find their parked cars remotely from the relevant iOS or Android app. Routes for driving are also able to be planned on the phone itself and sent to the car ready to be enacted. Charging station locations for electric vehicles already inherent in the Here mapping database are also included in the calculation of routes to be driven. Here also has a presence at major motor trade shows around the globe. For example, at the Mondial de l'Automobile 2014 show in Paris, Here had its maps in 50 of the 62 cars on show. Here also attends other major trade shows such as say in Las Vegas. New Technologies Here also conducts work on various new technologies to improve traffic mapping and the experience of driving. Listed below are recent prominent examples of these. In August 2015, Here introduced a new traffic jam warning system called Traffic Safety Warning. The system works in alerting the driver with a suitable time period to react to the fact that there is a traffic jam up ahead. Data is updated every minute and is yet another way in which data collected is used to the benefit and safety of drivers. In June 2015, Here published an interface specification named the Sensor Ingestion Interface Specification. This standard defines how sensor data gathered by vehicles on the road can be sent to the cloud to update maps on the fly. The premise of the technology is to allow for the collection of data to alert other cars on the road to traffic obstacles or accidents in the vicinity. Here has called for leading car manufacturers from across the world to promote its specification and call for a standardized data format, thereby leading to all consumers receiving the same traffic data reporting. HERE also works in the field of automated vehicles, with the recent provision of its HD map data for manufacturers in testing their vehicles. The highly accurate mapped data of private test tracks provides these cars with a highly accurate navigation system to complement data collected from onboard sensors. Much like existing map data is collected for consumer driving, the same LiDAR technology is used to map these private test tracks along with the roads that are used for public testing. HD map data is also highly accurate, with accuracy to a level of 10 to 20 centimeters, and the collection of lane geometry is also part of the data collection task. HERE makes approximately 2.7 million changes to its global map database every day. Also part of the field of autonomous vehicles and automated driving is the live roads technology. HERE is currently developing such a technology that will be able to alert drivers of conditions such as weather, to alert other drivers of possible hazards, or to avoid a particular area whilst driving. An example is the aggregation of data from windshield wipers and slipping tires to notify other drivers to avoid an ice-filled area. The company is also investigating humanized driving, where data is collected on driving habits on roads, and provisioning this data to allow automated cars to follow how drivers behave when driving on certain roads. HERE has also worked with SWARCO Group in developing new technologies for intelligent speed guidance. Through the smart provision of traffic lights and management, traffic congestion and vehicle efficiency will be able to be improved.